everybody, Lydia here with Build Show, and we have something special going on today. I'm here with Jeremy with New Age Artisans, the Master Plaster. I call him a Master Plaster. Yeah, you're pretty dang good.
Been called worse.
We're gonna go check out this job. This is by Authentic Ink and Amber Interiors. So it's pretty much done. We're gonna walk through, we're gonna check out some of the plaster finishes in here, and we're just gonna kind of pick Jeremy's brain a little bit as we walk through the house. So let's go check it out. All right, so we're inside the house and this is beautiful. This is Authentic Ink with Amber Interiors. Absolutely beautiful. So some questions I have for you, Jeremy, is what is the plaster blend that is on the walls?
Sure. This is a refined blend. It is the smoothest of all of our finishes. It has a really small aggregate. The sand that's in it is super fine, and it's got a fine sand, really fine lime. It gets polished like crazy to turn into a bowling ball, or you can just have kind of a subtle slick. Okay. And we went with just a little bit of a subtle slick here, and then did a sealer and a wax over the top of it.
I was just going to ask you if you did a wax on this.
Yeah, we did a wax in here.
And is this a normal color? I mean, I know you can get some pretty crazy custom colors going on.
Yeah, this is, we custom matched this color specifically for Amber Interiors. We worked with the interior design firm and the client to match this. This was based on kind of the color palette that's very muted into the house. And I think they wanted all of their kind of accoutrements and elements to shine through. They didn't want the plaster to be the biggest highlight of it, just kind of a backdrop or a canvas for all of their beautiful things.
It definitely highlights everything. Like, this house is absolutely beautiful. It's very calming and peaceful, and I feel like the plaster gives it that feel too. It's the color, the movement. So walk me through, like, what's your process? You guys come in, you put on your base coat and then your top coat, or and your plaster blends too.
Yeah, so it's always interesting the way that plaster works. You know, when it gets installed, that is key to the success of the project.
I feel like we need to, like, key to the success of the project.
Yes. You know, some folks will just hang and tape the drywall and then plaster and then lay the trim right down on it.
Yes.
I'm of the school of thought that that's a bad idea.
Okay.
I like to have the drywall hung, drywall taped, then the trim will go up, and then we run our plaster directly down to the trim. Okay. Any sort of drywall touch-ups that need to happen with the trim, after the trim goes up, that is going to aid you in making sure that it looks as if each individual piece of trim, cabinetry, door is growing out of the plaster.
Yeah, which is what we're looking for. We're not looking for like a hard edge or like a, ooh, that looks awful, or that's not matching up.
Yeah.
You want it to be seamless and look nice. So after the drywall's up and the trim's up, do you guys call the drywall contractors back in to fix anything if it's been like dinged, busted? And that's the other thing too. I mean, stuff's gonna get hit.
Yeah, sure. And then there's inherently there's always some sort of little remodel that's going to happen.
Yes.
Oh, this cabinet was wrong. They were, it was made incorrectly.
That's not how we wanted that to look. Yes.
So, sometimes we'll call the drywallers back in, but for the most part, we're just whipping up some hot mud.
Okay, you guys are doing it yourselves.
Easy sand or silver set, and laying it down, and then putting all-purpose over the top of it, and then running our primary coat.
So you guys are just doing so you'll just do the small stuff yourselves.
Yeah.
Is that typical of plaster crews, or do you think that's more how you guys like to run it?
That's just kind of how we like to run it. We know how we want it to look. A lot of times, we'll give a price based on just square footage of plaster and the work that's going to entail, and then we'll say drywall must be hung and taped to a level 3 finish prior to plaster installation. Any additional mudding and taping is done on a time and material basis.
Perfect, yeah, because you never know. I mean, you could walk into a job and have cracks everywhere, and you can't put your plaster on top of it.
Not a good idea, because the crack's going to come right back through. Yep.
So we're going to a level 3 finish is how you like it.
Level 3 finish for us with our plaster, our aggregate and our base coat is a little bit bigger than most traditional plasters, so you can get away with a little bit more of a shallow drywall finish.
Yeah,